Hey everybody, welcome to the Weekly, and I am coming to you from what you can see is a mall. And so I am coming to you today doing the Weekly, and this is July 4th. Man, there's celebrations, there's fireworks, there's all kinds of stuff going on today. And some of you may be out at the lake today, you may be getting ready to watch fireworks tonight. Maybe you've been preparing all day. Maybe you've been hanging out with family today. Maybe you have already had your cookout, and now you're just getting ready for fireworks wherever you are. Or you may just be hanging out at the house, whatever it is. But today I want to just want to speak to you just for a few moments. July 4th, we think of freedom. And when I think of July 4th, I think of somebody like Patrick Henry, former governor of Virginia, who declared, "Give me liberty or give me death." I'm thankful for this country, and I'm thankful for the freedom that we've been given in this country. I'm thankful for all of the people who have sacrificed their lives for our country. As one who has served in the military, it is an honor and a privilege to say that I served this country. But beyond this country, yes, freedom is important, and national freedom is very important. And the fact that we have freedoms and we are a democracy, and whether you agree with what's happening in America or not, we still have freedoms and liberty that many nations around the world do not have. And so I'm thankful today for freedom, but let me tell you this, I'm more thankful today for grace. The grace that God gives, the grace that God has given me. I'm actually coming to you from a location that 8.5 years ago, my family stood in this very spot, not knowing what God had for us next. We were broken, and we were hurting, and we were distressed. And it was at this very spot that the grace of God came into our lives in a very real way. And that kind of grace gives freedom. That kind of grace that God freely gives us brings a freedom that many people do not have. And so it's not just about national freedom today. It's about spiritual freedom today. It's about the freedom and the liberty to worship God. It's about the freedom and the liberty to preach the gospel, to share the good news. It's freedom and liberty. And I just want to tell you today that God is moving. God is moving on this planet. God is moving in this nation. God is moving all over the earth. And He is pouring out His grace. And then when we receive that grace, then we know what true freedom is all about. Again, I'm thankful for the freedom that I have. I'm thankful that on 1776, we celebrate today on July 4th. We celebrate all the way back to 1776, freedom and liberty that we've been given, where people like Patrick Henry said, "I will give my life for the freedoms for this country." But I'm thankful that someone else gave their life, and that was Jesus Christ. And He gave His life, not just so that we could have national freedom, but so we could be free forever and ever and ever, so that we could live eternally forever and ever in freedom and liberty. So today I just want to remind you of the grace that's greater than your sin, grace that's greater than your hurts, grace that's greater than your circumstances. It's that grace that gives us the freedom that God has poured out on our lives, that we can walk in freedom and liberty. So God bless the USA, yes, but God desires to bless the nations, and God desires us believers, those that have received that grace, to freely give that back and to freely give that which we've been given. So think about that today. You guys enjoy yourself today. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Weekly Facebook Live, and be safe tonight, and have a great time with whoever you're with. Just have an awesome time, but keep your focus on grace, the grace that's been given so you can live in freedom. We will talk to you later, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.